Hello, Guy. Thank you so much for joining us for Ordinary Stories. Could you just introduce yourself to us?
Yes, my name's Guy Stokes. I went to Loughborough Grammar School, and then I went to Ealing College of Higher Education, and I did a business studies degree. Then I worked for a while in Scotland, which was great fun. Then after that, I was made redundant, and my dad set up a business. So we had a little business for 15 years, which was quite fun. And then my life changed a lot. 6 years ago, my dad died, and then I kind of became responsible for looking after my mum. So I kind of became, instead of a business person, I became a carer, which is a completely different experience.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I haven't actually been on holiday for 6 years, because when you're a carer, it's difficult to take time off. You've got to plan it. And originally, I thought, my mum was sort of 90, so we thought, well, maybe she won't live very much longer. So I'll just be a carer for a little while, maybe a year or two. My mum is now 96, and looks as if she could well go on to 100. But the trouble is her eyesight is failing. And so the last 6 years I've been leaning on God and, leaning on God. So some scriptures which have helped me a lot is Isaiah chapter 41, verses 10 to about 14, where God's talking about not fearing, not being dismayed, that he will give us strength, uphold us, and that he's also with us. And that in verse 14, for I myself will help you, declares the Lord. And on sort of reflecting on that, I was thinking, well, if God is going to help me, I myself will help you, declares the Lord. It sounds pretty good. It sounds encouraging. And then I've had quite a bit of enjoyment for Isaiah chapter 43, where it talks about God being with us, fearing not, and when we pass through the waters, the rivers and the fire. And I only just realised the other day that this is like increasing difficulty. First of all, it's just waters, but then it's a river, and then it's more serious, it's a fire. But God is still with us, in these increasing difficulties, which I find fantastic. And then from a practical point of view, because I live on my own, I'm single, I've always been single, and when you're looking after a house on your own, if you don't do it, it doesn't get done. Whether it's whatever it is, you have to do it. You have to sort it out. If it's the plumber, the electrician, the car, whatever. So, and sometimes you can get overwhelmed by difficulty. So many things on your to-do list. You think, oh, how is this ever going to get done? And to cut it shorter, to say that Isaiah 45, God talks about he will go before us to level the mountains of difficulty, or it just says level the mountains, but I add on difficulty, and he'll break through the gates of bronze and cut through the bars of iron. And I would just take this as great encouragement that whatever huge jobs we have in front of us, that if we pray through these scriptures and take them on board in faith, that God is going to reduce those difficulties and make a way for us. And it's not going to all happen in one day or 1 week, but that we can kind of relax a bit to know that He's with us if we take it steady, keep doing the right, I suppose pray, go to church when we can, that He is going to help us to reduce those difficulties.
That's amazing.
So that's it really.
Hearing you, it makes me think of something that Joyce Meyer said, and she says, just relax and let God be God. And
Right.
that is so powerful to me, that it is possible just to fall actually into God's arms and let Him do His job. And all we need to do is walk with Him and obey Him, I think. It's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, really encouraging. Thanks.